Hello all! So today is Wednesday, February 3rd, 2010. Wow. I can't believe it's so far into the year already. It's crazy. But anyways, my headphones got tangled. Let's fix this real quick. Alright, distraction over. So the definition of a pet peeve is a particular or often continual annoyance. You know, are you the nails on a chalkboard person? It's my desk, not a chalkboard, but it's close enough, I guess. Do you hate it when, you know, your grandmother leaves her teeth on the counter? Do you hate it when, you know, you see somebody walking backwards? Do you get annoyed when somebody wears their collar on their shirt up instead of down? What annoys you? I have a couple of pet peeves of my own. Just, you know, like there are some times when I can't stand people just yelling for the sake of being able to yell. But there are other times where I'll join in with that because it's fun, I guess. My biggest pet peeve though would have to be slurping. You know, you see somebody with a drink cup and they're drinking it through a straw and they get to the bottom and they just keep sucking on that straw and there's nothing else in there, and that noise that it makes when you're at the very bottom of the cup and it's just, you know, it's empty. You're not gonna get, you know, more than 2 drops out of the bottom of the cup. Why are you even going to try? Everybody has something that they find annoying. I want to know what you guys find annoying and how you deal with it. Because you obviously can't just make everybody stop doing that thing that annoys you, because everybody has something different that annoys them. And so if everybody stop what they were doing, nothing would happen. Because, you know, some people hate the noise of coins going through a machine, and some people don't like, you know, the smell of French fries. Everybody has something different that they don't like. But that's what makes society unique in itself, is that we have all of these things and not everybody feels the same way about everything. You and your best friend may be best friends and have known each other since you were 2, but, you know, you might like Coke and she might like Pepsi. Nobody is exactly the same, and that's why our world works so well. It's because if everybody were the same, there would be no creativity. The iPod wouldn't exist, computers wouldn't exist, because people weren't willing to branch out. And, you know, if you're comfortable with a stone and a chisel, then why are you gonna, you know, try and invent something else? If everybody in the world were still good with using a stone and a chisel to write out their essays, we wouldn't have things like pen and paper and computers. Everybody has something different that they don't like. But I want to know, what is it that is your pet peeve? And do you feel that if that thing didn't exist in this world, do you think that our world would be different? Leave your comments down in the bottom and tell me what you think, or leave a video response telling me what your pet peeve and how you deal with it, and how do you think the world would be different if that thing didn't exist. Alright, see you guys.
Daisy, what's your pet peeve? People that wake me up when I'm trying to sleep. Gosh, guys.